Here's something that hopefully doesn't suck balls.
Yeah.
DCU is relaunching with James Gunn at the head,
Yes.
which should be a big boost for the DCU, hopefully. And we're talking about, of course, the DC universe.
The DC Comics.
DC Comics universe, yeah. Batman, Superman, Shazam,
Wonder Woman. Well, his
Joker.
name was Captain Marvel, but DC's so stupid they didn't trademark it. Anyways, there's a lot of things that they've done that's really stupid. Like, you know the DC shoe company?
Yep.
So a while ago, they had DC Comics sued them because they had the DC logo that was in like a circle with stars, which is very similar to the DC Comics logo.
Yeah.
So they sued them saying like, you can't do that. That's our logo basically. But they had never trademarked the DC logo. So they got thrown out of court. And then DC Comics had to pay the DC shoe company because that was their logo. So they had to change their logo to this weird like DC like 8 anyways.
Yeah.
They're so stupid. So same thing with Shazam. He's Captain Marvel, but
can't do it.
that's Marvel.
Yeah.
Like they didn't anyways, whatever.
So the DC movies that are still slated to be released,
Yeah.
Shazam, The Flash, Blue Beetle, and Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom are still going to come out, and they're not going to be under the umbrella, the Gunn umbrella.
Well, they're saying that Flash is going to be like the sort of relaunching point because he goes across multiverses and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because like Michael Keaton's Batman is in it. He meets like alternate Flashes. He already was on the Flash TV show, like the terrible Flash TV show. That guy was on it, like the Ezra Miller Flash. So obviously Ezra Miller's gone. They're not going to use Ezra Miller because he's too wackadoo. They've already said Henry Cavill's gone. They've already said Batfleck is gone. I think they haven't said anything about Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. And I think the rumor is that what's his name? Aquaman. This is going to be his last go as Aquaman, but he's going to maybe be Lobo moving forward.
Huh.
I don't know if you're familiar with Lobo,
No.
but he's a crazy dude.
I think I heard that Gal Gadot was out for.
Well, they haven't said,
Wonder
but anyways,
Someone said it.
who knows? But they're also not, like they had the Batman, they had the Joker. They're still going to do those kind of movies, but they have to have the Elseworlds name attached to them somehow, which Elseworlds is kind of like DC's version of What If.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you're familiar with What If. Oh yeah, they had the What If show where it'll be like what happens in a different timeline or world or universe or whatever. So they're still going to do the Batman like with Robert Pattinson. They're still going to do the Joker, but they're going to be like the Joker Elseworlds, so they can still do that. But they're also doing like the slate of movies and stuff they have lined up coming up is just so much like, wow, I can't believe they're going with this kind of stuff off the bat.
Yeah.
They're doing a Booster Gold show, I think. Like, do you even know Booster Gold? Exactly. He's like a football player from the future that comes to the past, but he brings his like football gear from the future, which he's like basically a superhero in the past.
That's weird.
They have Swamp Thing. You know Swamp Thing, I think.
Yep.
So that's going to be another thing they're doing. They have the Authority, which wasn't even a DC thing. Like Authority was another company that they bought and brought into the DC universe. Like it was like maybe Jim Lee created the Authority for Image Comics, but then he sold all his IP to DC when he became the editor-in-chief. So they're going to do... I can't believe they're doing an Authority movie. Like, nobody knows the fucking Authority. But the Authority is kind of going to be like... They're kind of like the Watchmen.
Yeah.
But they hate... They're not really like the Watchmen. They're more like... I don't know. Maybe like the Suicide Squad, but they don't like the government. They're going to have a whole movie about Amanda Waller, just called Waller. About her dealings with, I don't know, the Suicide Squad. It's just crazy, this stuff they've got lined up here. And the way James Gunn talked about it, he's like, it's fine to have a connected universe, but it's like, we can't just tell a superhero story. They have to be like different genres. So like the Swamp Thing, I have a feeling it's going to be more of like a horror movie.
Yeah.
Which is fucking sweet as fuck. Because I think the best Marvel movie that I've seen in a long time was Werewolf by Night, which was so enjoyable. I'm excited. I've always preferred DC to Marvel, so...
There you go.
And they're doing The other thing is it looks like Superman is going to be like optimistic Superman. It's going to be like Superman, like the world is good.
That's good.
Like that's the way Superman should be.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see what they're going to do with it. So they dropped Henry Cavill. Unfortunately, he was a good Superman.
Oh, definitely a good
but
Superman.
Like, it's got to be like there was no Clark Kent with Henry Cavill. Really,
no.
There was no Clark Kent. So this is called I think they call it like Superman Legacy. So it's going to be optimistic. The world is good. Superman, not
nice.
like why'd you say Martha? Why'd you say Martha? I'm killing you, Batman, but why did you say Martha? And the first Batman movie is Batman Brave and the Bold. Batman Bruce Wayne with his son Damian Wayne as Robin.
Interesting.
And it's going to be like, I just don't even know what's going to happen. But like, think about what James Gunn has done for movie-wise.
Mm-hmm.
Marvel, even non-Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he was behind Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yep.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yes.
The horror movie Slither. Incredible movie.
Haven't seen it.
You've never seen Slither?
Nope.
Wow. You should see Slither. It's so good.
If you guys are playing the drinking game,
Take a
time
shot.
to take a shot.
It's so good. It's about space slugs that come to Earth. It's so good. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do. Yeah, I don't know. Are you gonna invest in the DCU?
I might. I haven't enjoyed any DC movie up until now. So
you didn't enjoy Suicide Squad?
I enjoyed Suicide Squad because
Both of them?
it was wacky. I haven't seen the second one. I enjoyed the first one.
You will like the second one
Yeah.
even more then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, even like the first one.
Oh yeah, the Suicide Squad, the second one.
Yeah.
James Gunn.
Yeah, even the first Wonder Woman, where everyone was raving about it, I'm like, it was okay. It wasn't.
I like the first Wonder Woman. I didn't see the second one, but
it was good, but it wasn't like.
I mean, I
mind-blowing.
enjoyed Batman versus Superman and like Dawn of the Justice and everything like that. I enjoyed them, but
I haven't
like
seen those ones just because it's like
they were not great or whatever. I don't really like the like. Again, I don't really like the like Superman like dark and gritty.
Yeah,
I like Superman like I'm here to save Metropolis.
Yeah,
you know.
So December reported Gal Gadot out, not doing Wonder Woman.
Oh.
February 2nd, 2023, James Gunn is like, yeah, she's probably gonna stick around.
Okay. See, again, it's like until James Gunn says it, I wouldn't put any stock into it because there's always like rumors say, you know, the X, Y, or Z.
Yeah.
I would love to see what's his name as Lobo. He looks like Lobo. That would be crazy. But a Lobo movie would have to be R-rated. Like, there's nothing, you can't do anything besides R for Lobo.
Yeah.
It'd be like Deadpool, but like, well, violence-wise, Deadpool, like, not cracking jokes, but a little bit cracking jokes. Like, there's one whole series of Lobo comics I have called Infanticide, where he all he's doing is just going and killing his illiterate children. Not illiterate, illegitimate children, because one of them is threatening to kill him, basically. But he's invincible. He can't be killed. But he's just going around killing all of his kids, basically. Yeah. I love Lobo. They were mostly written by like one of my favorite comic writers too, Keith Giffen. So he always wrote like my favorite stuff. So
yeah,
I'm all in.
All in, even with superhero fatigue.
I just think the Marvel ones are just so similar. The movies.
Yep.
The shows, I don't find that really. The shows have been so different.
Yeah, the shows, they're allowed to break out and do different stuff because it's not a big blockbuster budget movie.
I mean, they are big budget though.
They are big budget, yeah, but they're not big budget blockbuster movies.
That's one thing James Gunn said is like, you can't have, part of the problem was like, you know, from Iron Man to Endgame, they had like 10 years to build up to this like climactic battle.
Yeah, yeah.
To end the universe. Whereas like they tried to do it in the DCU in like 3 movies. It was like Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman versus Superman, and then it's like the end of the world. So they kind of need to build up to the, you know, craziness.
Yeah, for
there.
sure.
So, and the other thing too is like everything can't be universe ending.
No, it sure can't.
You got to have something down like smaller. That's why I thought the Batman works so good. It's just a detective movie.
Yeah.
He's just a detective that happens to be Batman. But like, if there was a Batman in the previous DCU, it would have been like, oh, Brainiac's flying spaceships in and whatever, and then they have to do it. Oh, there's going to be a Green Lanterns show, Green Lanterns Green Lanterns movies, or show, but it sounds like it's going to be a buddy cop show where it's Hal Jordan and
Joanne McLeod.
Hal Gardner. No, it's going to be Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart, and they're going to be like defending Earth, I think. Not Hal, whatever. I can't even remember their names now.
Oh, so it's not going to be Ryan Reynolds, is what you're saying?
No, he's not being invited back as Hal Jordan. No, it'll be someone else. I don't know why he talks shit about the Green Lantern movie. It wasn't that bad.
I don't talk shit about it. I like it.
No, but Ryan Reynolds does.
Oh.
They even make a joke about it in Deadpool.
No, I know.
How shitty it is.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't that bad.
No, I thought it was pretty good.
I enjoyed it.
Some of the CG scenes, you're like, ooh, okay,
Yeah.
That didn't age well, but whatever. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I liked it. But I mean, Ryan Reynolds isn't anything I like it.
I get I don't know. He's just got the same, like...
He is the same in any show, but
and
I don't know.
And in real life.
Yeah,
he just is
for sure.
the same. Like he just. Anyways, I don't know.
He's just Ryan Reynolds is just Ryan Reynolds. That's how it is.
That only goes so far though. Like eventually, it's gonna be like recently, The Rock now is getting a lot of like people are getting the fatigue of The Rock.
The Rock fatigue.
Yeah, and it's just like, well, he's The Rock on film and IRL.
Yeah, he's just The Rock. He doesn't act. He's just The Rock.
Yeah, and that's kind of what Ryan Reynolds is too.
Yeah, kind of.
So that shtick is not going to work forever for him.
I mean, it's worked so far.
Yeah, but it worked the same thing for The Rock too, though.
Yeah.
It's just recently where people will be like, why is he always hawking his shit every time he talks? Like every time you see an interview with him, he'll talk about his energy drink and his upcoming movie and what other bullshit he's hawking. And it's kind of the same with Ryan Reynolds, because every time he's like, oh, I got my cell phone company and I bought a soccer team and I sell gin too. Did you know that? It's like, holy fuck. Okay, buddy.
Yes.